What's going on, guys? It's Quizzy Dog here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about car tech. Now, of course, I should be in a car, but it's like 40 to 41 degrees today. I've shot this 3 times and my Sony a6100 just keeps overheating. So we're going to do it in the office. I've actually found a pretty cool way to simulate what we want to get across, but without further ado, this is what we're talking about right here. This is called the XCAN, and I'll show you guys a little bit closer. There it is right there. This is actually going to be launching on Kickstarter very soon, and this is a very unique car cradle, and it's unique for a couple of different reasons. Now, in the package, of course, we do have the cradle itself. We do have a pretty fantastic little suction mount. It's actually telescopic, as you guys can see. It does swivel back and forth, up and down, left and right, the whole works. Or if you don't like suction cup mounts, it does come with a little adapter as well for your vent, as well as a USB-C cable. Now, one thing that I want to mention that I was a little disappointed about, a little bit, not a ton, but just a critique to the manufacturers. There is no DC to USB power converter. And I know a lot of vehicles have USB ports, but most of them aren't 2.4 amps. And that's really what you're going to want for this guy here, considering that not only is it a car mount, but it's also a wireless charger. So a lot of those outputs are like 5 watts. They're made for media. Include that. It's really in bulk, it's maybe $1. Or just put a disclaimer, maybe I missed it, that one isn't included. But that aside, package and presentation on this thing is absolutely fantastic. So not only is it a wireless charger, but it actually has NFC built in. So it has the opportunity to sense your phone when it's docked, as well as launch either an application, a website, connect to a certain Wi-Fi. There's a whole bunch of different rules that you can set up within the XCAN software. Now here I have a Pixel 3 XL. It's a larger size phone in an OtterBox, so definitely on the bigger side, and this guy handles it no problem. So let's actually start by seeing the magic happen live on camera. We're going to dock this guy in. The NFC senses it, and those arms automatically retract and hug the phone. So you don't have to worry about clamping it yourself. That was one thing that I hated with car mounts in the past, was a lot of the times you had to clamp it and then you had to figure out how to unclamp it. This guy here, it clamps itself. You should be able to see, if it's not too difficult there, maybe I'll zoom in. It should be wirelessly charging right now. And to simulate the ability to turn on and off the ignition, I just have this USB-C or USB to USB-A extension that we can just easily unplug. And as you guys can see, when you cut the power, the arms actually open up themselves. And we're gonna do that again. We're gonna plug this in. We're going to dock the phone. So here they are opening, and here they are closing once it senses the phone. So really, you don't have to do anything. You just dock the phone. It's nice and secure. I'm wiggling the whole table at this point, so road bumps and stuff like that shouldn't be a concern. We're going to go ahead, we're going to cut the power, and you're going to see it releases the phone, and you just have the option to pick it up. Very easy. We're going to turn the ignition on again, and those clamps should open up. Now, I will show you guys again in an alternate angle. There are some heat vents, so there are some cooling fans in this. Don't worry about heat. It's not going to be a big deal. We're going to, for the last time, dock this again. It's a little bit harder from the back, of course, when you're sitting down in front of it. I tested it a couple times in the vehicle. Not a problem to dock. Super secure. And if by chance you're like me and my 2012 Civic actually holds a little bit of reserve power after you've turned the ignition off and removed the key, this is so if your windows are down, you can put the windows up before you open the door. Once you open the door, it cuts all reserve power. But there's 2 little sensors right here. So if you do actually touch those sensors, or they may even be proximity, yeah, they're just proximity, do that. It simulates you grabbing the phone, and that of course will also release those arms so you can grab the phone and away you go. So this is super cool. I had this in the vehicle to launch Spotify. That's something that I use when I drive quite often. I really can't stand radio ads and the amount of them in mainstream radio. So if you guys can see that, I'm not sure if you can, you do have the ability when you launch that application to go in and actually set a variety of tasks. So you have application URL, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or if I click this here, you can actually choose write. And what write has the ability to do is allows you to put this near an NFC tag. It'll pick up that command, and you can actually write your own command for when you dock this and the NFC connects. So one more time, just for fun, we're gonna dock this guy. We're gonna watch those arms go to work. It magically holds the phone nice and safe and secure. And that's kind of the beauty of this guy. I don't like the term idiot proof, but it really is. You don't have to fiddle with anything. I used to have one of these that had the little compression arms on the side. And the one thing that I used to hate is my wife has the Pixel 3, I have the Pixel 3 XL, and she used to smush the arms. They were almost like a ratchet. And then when I went to dock my phone, it would never work. If I pushed the dock or pushed the phone too far into the dock, there was little felt pads. They were just glued on with double-sided tape. They used to rip off. This is super customizable. It will grab in right to the point that, of course, it can't compress any farther. And again, it's a nice, safe and secure, nice snug fit, which is super cool. And releasing the power, it will release the phone. You can very easily take that out. Super cool. Turn on your ignition again. Takes a second. Those arms should just open right up. Maybe we'll touch these guys here. So that was your clamp. And what's cool is they actually clamp pretty flush too. So we're gonna get this guy to open up again. And just one more time, just for fun, because it's so satisfying. We're gonna put that down. I felt the vibration for the wireless charge. Now it's clamped, it's secure. We're going to kill the ignition, which is just killing the power. And, well, you know, maybe not always, maybe not every time. And of course I can't use the proximity because there's no power. Oh, there we go, we got power. And there we go. So, I mean, you saw that live. We're not gonna cover that up. We're not gonna edit it. I try to go like unedited as much as possible, almost like these are in-store demonstrations. So maybe it's not 100% every time. Maybe it's just me and the way that I'm placing it down. We're gonna open it. And I said this like 3 times. One more time. We're gonna put it down. I feel the wireless charge, feel it clamp, and there it is. So if you guys are interested in the XCAN, I will put a link to where you can find the Kickstarter. It should be going live for the month of September. So if I don't have a link by the time this video is up and produced on YouTube, I will append it with the link as soon as it becomes available. Pretty cool. I think this would make a really neat gift. I might actually grab a couple of these, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Comes with everything you need, comes with the vent, comes with the suction cup. And by the way, the suction cup is like super suction cuppy. I don't have one. I tried to use one when I tried to set up my camera in the car, and it was like a big suction cup, and it was too much surface area for my textured dash. This suction cup's nice and small, so you guys can probably find a spot on your dash for this. And we're gonna cut it there. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. If you didn't, that other option is there as well. Whatever you guys prefer. And again, XCAN, thank you for sending this out. It was a pleasure to use this, and I will continue to use this in my vehicle until I can't use it anymore. We'll give you an update on the lifespan if by chance it stops working. But until my next video, my name is Quacy Dog. You guys have been awesome, and we'll catch you all in my next one. Take care.